What's up, guys? Welcome to Bro Beats. Today I'm going to be doing my top 5 VSTs for hip-hop producers. All right, so let's just get started. Now, how I'm going to grade these or categorize these is in 3 categories, right? So the price, okay, and then the quality, and then the usability. Now, usability can mean how easy it is to just get started in the plugin, like learning how to use all of the features and everything, or just like how easy it is to get started with sound design and stuff. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started. So at number 5, I'm gonna have Ample Sound, Ample Guitar Martin. This is the one that I'm using, okay, and I have plenty of guitar VSTs, but I think this one really stands out. I think this has the best sample library. Now, I'm sure there's other VSTs out there, guitar VSTs, but out of the ones that I have, this is the absolute best. And it has the best features, and it just looks nice and it's easy. So I would give this a 5 in all categories. All right. Now, the reason I put this in number 5 is because guitar loops, samples, melodies are very, very popular nowadays. So I think it's important for you to have at least a really nice sample, guitar sample library in your arsenal. So that's why I put it at number 5, and it sounds really good. So like, you can see how it has those like slides and stuff. And I think that sounds really nice. So yeah, that's at number 5. So now we're gonna move on to number 4. Okay, so now at number 4, I'm gonna put Contact. Now I know some people are like, what? You put Contact at number 4? Yeah. Now the reason for that is because the rating that I give this for the price is a 2. And the reason I say that is because people think Contact is just like, it just comes with stuff. No. You have to buy the sounds individually. Each one of these libraries you have to buy. These are individual, they cost well over $100 each. So yeah, you're gonna break your wallet for sure. And the thing with Contact is the quality is really good. I'll give it a 4. And the reason I'm giving it a 4 is because most of the libraries are not, it's overrated. Like some of the libraries really don't sound that good. But where it shines is like with these key switch features, which basically simulates an actual human playing it. So you have stuff like this, right? Okay, and then you got a bunch of other stuff. Okay, and that stuff will make your beats really unique, right? So that's where it shines. But sometimes the sample libraries, again, aren't that good compared to other VSTs. Okay, but don't let that scare you. What should scare you is how much it costs. Okay, I'm really stressing that because in order to like get the most out of Contact, you have to buy libraries. Okay, so that's literally the only problem. That's why I put it at number 4, but it is a great VST and I find myself using it a lot. So if you got the money, go ahead and drop a few hundred and get you some sample libraries. But yeah, that's why that's at number 4. So now let's move on to number 3. Okay, coming in at number 3 is Arcade. Now, if you don't have this, stop producing, because if you make hip hop, you need this. You need it. Okay, it is 5. It's a 10 in price. Okay, I don't know how much y'all paying, but I'm paying $10 a month. I know it's a subscription. Don't be afraid of a subscription. You can cancel whenever you want. If you want to, you can do the free trial, then make a new email. Y'all know how it is. But bro, this VST is what's up. Okay, so the only reason it's at number 3 and not number 1 is because it's not technically a VST. It's more like a sample engine or a loop engine. Now they don't have too much stuff now, but they have a ton of samples and everything. Okay, and you can chop them up however you want. You could change the key however you want. Okay, you can go in and chop things, and you can even create your own. So if you can sing or you can play piano and stuff, you can make your own kits. You can come in here and literally do whatever you want and shape them how you want and everything. Okay, and then they have like effects up here. So yeah, so that's why I have this at number 3. I want to put it at number 1, but it's just not a VST. Okay, it's just like a specific, if you just want to use like some extra little unique loops in your beat or something, that's what this is great for. And I'm sure you've seen a lot of YouTubers use this. So yeah, this is the GOAT VST. Get this. Okay, if you get anything from this video, get this. Okay, but yeah, I give it a 10 for price, usability a 5, and quality of 5. So this is it right here. Okay, so Now we're gonna move on to number 2. All right, so coming in at number 2, we have Omnisphere. Now I know some people expected this to be at number 1, but I feel like what really kills Omnisphere is the lack of useful sounds. All right, and how expensive it is. Okay, this thing is now, it's definitely worth the money, but I feel like if you're someone who produces hip hop or something, there's not too many sounds that support that genre in here. Okay, most of this is like cinematic sounds, scoring, EDM, just electronic music type stuff. Now, obviously, like we've always had to do, we have to go in and find the best sounds. You know, you got the Lotus flute, you got some synth basses, and you got the baritone guitar, the jazzy, you know, stuff like that, the in memoriam bells. But those sounds are so overused. Now, where this would shine is with the sound design. You have like preset banks and stuff, right? But overall, this is a great plugin. That's why I said number 2, because the quality is probably the best, I would say. Besides maybe like Arcade, because it's actually like, if you don't manipulate it, you'll get the best quality there. But as far as a VST, this is probably has the best quality I've heard so far out of every VST I ever had. And it's pretty easy. The interface is nice looking and it's easy to get into, to, you know, sound design everything. It's got some effects that you can use. Yeah, and this thing is pretty amazing. It's got granular synth and all this extra, you know, all this other stuff. But yeah, just only thing is there's too many sounds. I feel like it kind of like overdid it. And this is just the pianos that I'm looking at. We're not even looking at all the sounds. And it gets a little overwhelming, okay? So and some people like that, you know, but I would like a VST like this, right? But maybe they have a package where it's half off, but you just get like sound sources and you can just buy with the rest of your money. You could buy some preset banks or something, because most of these sounds aren't really geared towards hip hop. The only categories that work are probably like keyboards, you know, the organs, bells, and the guitars. That's pretty much it, you know, and then maybe synth basses. But I'm not here to really bash it. I'm just giving you the real, you know, that's what it is. So yeah, that's Omnisphere. And number 2. All right, before we get to number 1, I just want to make sure you guys know, do your research. Okay, I always tell people this. These are just my opinions and what I recommend. I get a lot of messages, people asking me what they should do, but I always tell them to do their research, because what I'm looking for may not be exactly what you're looking for. So you have to go and actually look. Don't go for a review or something, because those are biased. Okay, I'm gonna tell you that right now. Most of those are biased. They're sponsored. Do something as actually watch somebody making a beat or something with it, or just do like a sound review or something, so you can see like the sounds that are in there and what it's capable of. All right, because these VSTs are not cheap. They really aren't. All right, this is rent money you spending. All right, so yeah, so let's get into number 1. So we have electrax. Now this is number 1 because, in my opinion, it's more geared towards hip hop production. Okay, because most of the sounds are already like kind of made for that genre. And then you combine that with all the preset banks you have that's specifically made for trap or, you know, rap, whatever. And then the sampling in here is pretty good. It's pretty top notch. It's not Omnisphere, but it's pretty top notch. You will lose some quality when you go really low, right? Or really high, which is expected. But it sounds really good. All right, you can get a nice sound out of it. Okay, and then you got the usability is pretty good. The interface is decent. It's kind of ugly, you know, but it's all right, you know. And it's pretty easy to sound design in. You watch a few videos on how to sound design. You should pretty much be a pro at messing with these, you know, knobs and everything. Okay. And I would say the only bad thing I have to say about it is that, like, there's some compatibility issues. So make sure if you can, make sure you buy it, okay? So you can update it and everything, because there is a lot of compatibility issues, because, you know, people, they get it the other way, and then there's people that buy it, and, you know, yeah, so they do have some issues there. But if you buy it, you shouldn't have to worry about that or whatever. But yeah, that's gonna be it for my top 5. Remember, these are my recommendations. Make sure you do your research, and I hope this helps you out make your decision. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.